Craven, is that you? The captain must have been expecting someone else. You tell him your situation. Not sure if I want to take on the unknown passengers in the middle of the night. How do I know I can trust you? You need to do a influence test.
Influence is for...
Good. You might want to use your rerolls in this as well.
Well,
the more the better. Oops. Have you got any clues?
One.
I'll spend a clue and then re-roll you.
So that's one, and then you roll them two. Come on, you can do this.
Potentially you could do it again, but if he goes away, then 2. I'm supposed to pick up Agent Craven. I'll come pick you up, but you need to find Craven and bring him with you. After a short pause, he continues speaking. I cannot see you through this fog. Light a lantern on the dock where you want me to pick you up. Ring the fog bell when you are ready for me to come. Well, we need to do it again.
No.
We need to get up the stairs then. Do you reckon the fog bell's at the top of the stairs?
No, we've already sort of done it, but he wasn't looking for it at the time when we did it. That's why.
There was no bell there though.
The frog bell.
No fog bell.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, we could try getting back through and getting to the end of the dock, or we could...
You're going to struggle.
Ribbit ding.
I'm just going to
I know she's got another action.
Go on, you're from me.
Do you want to try... There is an idol there.
Well,
she's got to move to get to that. She can only do the one that's in front of her. Or pick up the dagger.
I'll pick up the dagger.
Or the clue.
To be honest, if I were you, I'd get moving towards us.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Because I've got a feeling you're going to have to get up there.
Maybe she can come this way.
That's what I mean. You might as well start making moves towards it.
Well, she's in the cultist shop. Do you not think there might be something more there that we need, or do we just have to escape?
I think we might just try and... I think we should just try and leg it whilst we can. Unless you can find another light source to light it. Because we're going to need her to evade all them and the mob.
I thought it was still lit. Once it's lit, it's lit.
That's true actually. It could be a flaw in the mechanics.
Or is it just because that's a lantern, she's put the lantern into the fog lamp?
Yeah, so we need to flash it.
I think the fog bell's at the top of these stairs.
Yeah.
At the tower.
So I need to get in the...
We need the priest there if he's not there.
Yeah, so do you want to come round this way and then meet us around the other way then?
Okay. 1.
And then you could go 2 to go out into the other way if you wanted.
2.
I'm going to do my evade.
That's it, they'll move everything.
He's good at that.
You're going to have to evade every one of them.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a try.
So which one are you evading first?
Green.
Hybrid crouches low and flings itself into the air with a frog-like leap. Agility of 2.
It must be him who's got the frog bell.
Who's a what? A what?
2. You need 2 agility.
Should
No, but the guy who jumped with the frog leap missed the frog bell.
Who? Got 1.
Oh,
No clues. You're clueless again.
Clueless again. Still.
I got picked.
if you pass your steps to the side, the monster suffers 1 damage. If you fail, the hybrid tackles you to the ground. Suffer 1 damage and forfeit your action.
I'm dead.
Oh dear.
Oh!
Yeah,
I'm dead.
Oh dear.
So everything I'm carrying gets
dropped.
dropped.
So you need to pick it up and leg it.
Yeah.
Can you pick everything up in one go?
No, I think it's just 1 item.
Just get the
That's
key.
fine.
Just get the key and leg
Pick
it.
the key up.
So he's dead.
Oh dear.
Sorry, dude.
Does he not get another character to start at the beginning?
I don't know. Do you want to have a look?
No, it's not. It's fine.
It's getting on time anyway, isn't it? So,
Is it the silver key?
well, you need to evade them first before you...
Yeah, but then if you leg it, you've got only the silver key's no use because she'll have to leg it into there, and then try and use the key, yeah? But will she be able to carry on moving through?
Well, there's some, you're behind me and
No.
he's behind me.
I'm going to leg it.
Yeah, well, so it only takes one of us to go and ring a bell, doesn't it?
But why was this bell thing? Are you sure?
Yes, look! Bell tower.
So you're going up to ring the bell and we'll leg it.
Well, I'll open the door at least, can't I?
Yeah.
And then it only takes one of us to go and ring the flipping fog bell.
What do you want some kit?
Tell you what, do you
Yeah.
want me to step in and start battering them?
Would you like
No,
some cake?
I'd like to
yes,
go
please.
and open the door, please.
No, if I start battering them first, you've got less to evade, haven't you?
Okay.
So, do you want to step me in?
Oh dear, just a shovel and batter you.
And you've not acted, I think that might be your option to do that. So we're
No,
going to have to wait
then
for
one
them
of
to-
us is going to have to run up to the bell tower.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
No!
Ah, which you could potentially do with your silly bum.
Silly one.
He's like a professional athlete as well as being part of
is.
the KKK.
No, I'm not part of the Ku Klux Klan. They're what's after me.
You dance in and out of your opponent's reach when with your heart in your throat, throwing jab after jab.
Always been
So agility test +1, so flex. Oh, give me a break.
You haven't got nothing. You're not going to get this, are we?
No, we're gonna die. I've got no rerolls either.
Do you know what? If I were you, I'd have come back through this. I think it would safer. Just wait at the end of the pier. Hope the little girl survives. She's got the light.
I think we've well and truly
And
failed
the
this.
key now.
But come on then. Wait,
Do you know what I think we should have done? I think we should have been taking this lot on earlier on.
I think yeah, because it's just multiplied, hasn't it?
We just legged it, and then when it's got to here, it's suddenly we've got an extra 2 on
To
top
be
of it.
fair, when they were on top of there and it was burning, like here where it's burning,
Yeah, we
the
should
wood
have stayed there and then
collapsed,
just let it burn and
shouldn't it?
let it burn them.
Possibly.
No.
Right. But anyway,
So
I try and evade them.
yes,
Which one that was?
well, you've got to evade each one of them, so you might as well do that.
Really?
Can I not move any? No, I've advantage.
You had your turn.
This time.
Hybrid shuffles a crab light to block your escape. Agility of 2.
Got 5, so.
Yeah,
Yep.
you passed. So you need to evade the wet one. The D1 harasses you with thrashing claws. Suffer 2 damage. And agility negates. +1. You get +1.
And I've
Oh
got
yeah,
that.
spend that. Yeah, that's fine. You do that.
And then I've got 1 and that's all it says, isn't it?
And then your last one, you've got to evade the other thing.
Oh, that one.
As you dash away, the hybrid launches 2 quick punches at your kidneys. Suffer 2 face down damage. Agility negates.
Agility again, you've got 5 dice, come on.
1. Doesn't say that, does it? Just says there's no number.
Yes, you just take 1 damage then.
Yeah.
Right, so you grab the key
I've got the key.
and leg it.
Leg it, so press.
So you're legging it full
No,
distance?
that's 2 actions, you can't do anything else.
What?
Thought that was part of legging.
Oh,
Oh, no,
grabbing
she
the
picked
key,
up
no,
the key, yeah.
she's picking up the
So
key.
she's going to go 2 away, I would think. Oh no, she needs to stay here, doesn't
She needs to
she?
stay there.
Oh, bollocks.
When I drop the key...
That's why I said you
if
need
I
to go
drop-
5.
So if I drop the key and then you pick
It's
it
an
up
action
and
to drop
you
the key, I think.
lock it, you unlock it, can't you?
I can't unlock
I
it.
don't think. I think it's an action to drop a key. Let me have a look.
I think it is. I'll go in and batter these fellas, alright, just for the sake of doing it. Yeah?
Okay.
Hang on.
So, I'm going to attack Fat Bob.
He's got less to give as well. He's only
Well, an investigator can drop any number of his possessions as part of a trade action. So a trade action. So you might be able to use one of your actions as a trade action.
Right,
Rather
so I
than
take
me.
it off her rather than that. So I take
Yeah,
it off
maybe.
her,
Let's have a
and
quick look.
then open the door. Oh, so we can actually exchange.
Trade action. The investigator will perform trade action to allow himself and each other investigator in his space to give any number of items in his possessions to another investigator in his space. Pick up any number of possessions in space, or drop any number of possessions in his space.
Enjoy.
You got one?
Yeah.
So it's just an action. So yeah. Just
Right.
you can swap about.
So I could
Oh,
cover that.
it's not cheesecake, is it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
just
take the
swap.
key. Yeah. What do you want to take it? Swap anything else? Does she need anything else
No,
on
it's
my
fine, Adam, it's fine. Let's just do this.
Right, so I'm opening the door. Open the
So,
door.
press this. I'll explore, so because we've got the key, right? It's still
Yeah.
the key.
rickety wooden steps lead up into the tower. Discard this explorer token and place the bell tower tiles indicated.
Adam.
Thank you very much. Keep it
that?
going for a bit. Oh, looks good. Just that I'm allergic to cheese, that's all I can have cream cheese. At the top of the tower is an old fog bell that hangs a sturdy beam. Place an interact token as indicated.
You go to reach for the bell and it breaks.
Press the bell.
I'm
That one in it.
Yeah. Like, no, I'm running, it's over.
You may move one space into the explored area. And that's your action.
I'm done. It's mythos, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to take a page in this go.
I'm going to die this turn.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
How do we know to ring the bell if you're not with us? What's she gone?
We're shouting.
The fire spreads out of control. Place fire in a space adjacent.
Jason Donovan.
Yeah, we need another fire token.
Just turn the ones over now. I'm pretty sure it was.
I'd put it back down here because I've got a feeling we might start getting burned. Every person and object you can see is suddenly surrounded by a nimbus of silver light. The mythos effect affects each investigator in an outdoor space. Oh my god. Gravity seems suspended as you begin to drift towards the sky. The light flickers out and you go crashing down to earth once more. Each investigator suffers one face down damage. Ooh. So if you hadn't have died then, you'd have died now anyway.
I don't get one.
You're outside. Oh, that's good cake.
Well, did you not get any cake?
That's why you're sulking. Ain't it, lad? You just suffered a face down damage.
Oh dear.
In all fairness, the one person who definitely needs it, or you might need it soon, you might need it. You could go insane before you get to us, you know. If I were you,
Still
I'd get
down,
that
yeah.
through that way. I'm going to go up and ring the bell.
One of the local glances up at the tall bell tower. Then he opens the door and tosses the lantern inside the glass. He opens. Then he opens the door and tosses the lantern inside. The glass shatters against the wall, splashing burning oil on the wooden stairs. Place fire is indicated. Then each horror of the bell tower suffers 2 horror.
So each person, so I get 2 horror.
You suffer 2 horror.
Okay, don't roll for anything, I just get it.
You just don't
No,
want us to
just take it.
survive.
I think the people who made this game are obviously cultists.
I'm going to combat this with them.
Oh, and you'll take a point of damage as well.
Go on.
Yeah, because you're burning.
Flaming heck. Don't piss on it.
If you had the fire extinguisher,
Which we've not got.
on the bright side, get it? Bright side.
Oh, that sounds
Whoa!
That's going to spread, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, if I was to go up the stairs, when I go and ring the bell, it'll spread up the stairs.
So you're taking 3 damage just to. Bismuth mob boosts 2 spaces towards the alley corner at 1. So. Use your investigator. A shared space within during this movement suffers 1 face down damage. Becomes stunned and moves it. Oh, Well, nobody was in there at the time. It attacks each investigator within range. Me and you, Rebecca. Is there anybody else under there?
No.
Monster attacks. There are so many people, there is no escaping their wrath. Suffer 2 face down damage. Alright.
You want to use that first go. Yeah, you got enough?
I got 6.
Right, yeah, so you're dead.
Wow. The deep one moves 2 spaces to be within range of as many investigators as possible and attacks each investigator in range. There's only me left. In shocking display, the hybrid opens his own throat with a curved knife, but instead of blood, a swarm of tiny eels pours onto the ground. Flip one horror face up. It is only after you shake off the illusion that you realise your head is swimming and throbbing in agony and become dazed.
Oh no, you
This
just
is what
Sudden
the map
shock,
looks
drop
like,
2
don't it?
random items and flip this card face
I'm
down.
interested in that.
So do you want to put that on the
You know what might happen next time.
Which one?
on my space? It's another item.
It's underneath the
It's
fella.
underneath all of that.
We discovered trade is that one action you can swap as many items back and forth.
Oh, right.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway, you died anyway before you got a chance to do it.
Might have done this early enough.
The D1 moves 2 spaces, blah blah blah. Monster attacks. A guttural sound escapes the deep one's throat as it gazes at you. Its throat bulges for a moment before it spits a frothing stream of salt water into your eyes. Suffer 2 face down damage. Agility negates. Oh, I can actually avoid this one.
Only if you roll well. I believe in rolling trades.
Oh, thanks for that. Thank you for that.
Oh dear.
That's me out. I'm dead.
Ah! They fell down.
On the bright side, the
They've
other
fallen
one.
in
No
the water.
investigators left. So who's alive? You.
Yeah.
You 2 could actually make it.
I'm going to
Potentially.
come back this way.
But what you need to do is let the talking person survive, because all she has to do is leg it back through the house and up there.
I'll go ring the bell then.
You ring the bell and as a sacrificial lamb. Well, you might actually make it out if you can avoid the rest of them.
You don't get burnt to death.
You don't get burnt to death.
Scorched.
Oh, these horror fists, you might go insane before you do it.
Eh?
Each investigator must resolve a horror check against the monster within range.
Oh,
Nobody's in range.
thanks.
Not
mate.
'cause I'm in
Oh, that's
the
true, yeah. Okay.
Just
Right.
what I wanted, a French kiss.
So what happens if I'm in a room that's on fire
It
already?
happens. You
Is
take
that,
damage.
I've already done that though, haven't I?
They're not that
Freak
far.
Yeah, I suppose next turn you take another damage.
So-
So you move off.
ring the bell. Or whatever it
Bing, bing,
says.
bing, bing. A large fog bell hangs at the top of the tower. Ring. The sound of the bell rings out over the bay. After a few moments, you see the light of the fishing boats coming in towards the dock. You will need to get to the dock as soon as possible. Discard this token.
Right, okay, so I've got to get back down there without burning to death. Did they see me go in there?
And then come in there.
Maybe, maybe not. But they're going to go towards the nearest investigator anyway. So for you,
Leg it through the other way.
leg it through the other way, yeah. Leg it through the
1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4. Yeah.
So technically we're both similar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're both.
Chances
three away.
are you're going to go insane now,
Back.
and you're probably going to die damage, something like that, because this game is horrible. We've played this. Is this like our 4th time we've tried this mission now? We've not passed it once. We got very close.
This is the closest we've got.
Yeah, we've never got the tower. We've not been able to get to the tower. We usually die before then.
To be fair, I didn't even realise there was a bell tower until
Yeah.
today.
The fire spreads out of control. Place fire in a space adjacent to a space containing fire.
Hang on.
Put it back down there.
Well, I was thinking of nip that, mind you. Yeah, but yeah, see what you mean.
Yeah, because you're just going to burn yourself then.
It's just not on the fire. No, don't.
Yeah, because he's going to take 2 damage as soon as he starts his turn.
They're in the library.
You could put it there. Yeah, there.
They're in the library. We've read them books.
Shouldn't that get one as well? Shouldn't that?
No, it just says a fire. Oh, that's actually a good point.
It's coming.
It does say next to a fire,
Yeah.
so I suppose it would do.
So would it spread at both ends of this one then?
Next to our
No, because it's the same fire. That one fire is only gaining 1, That's a separate fire, isn't it? I suppose until it joins.
Okay, well it's going out the room, it's built burning out, is it?
Yeah, you might as well blow it out then. You're going to take it at some point, aren't you? It just means you're going to take 2 damage as you leg it through.
But they're going to burn as they go through it.
On the bright side, next turn you get to go 1, 2, 3, and if I were you, I'd go all the way around and look round. You might actually survive. How many damage have you got left to take?
No, I'm alright for damage.
Yeah, so you should be alright, you can take that.
I've got 9 damage, so yeah. I'm only 1 away from being completely insane.
Guided by the lantern, the boat slides gracefully into the dock. Place the houseboat tile as indicated. We need another tile.
The houseboat is
It's a half one.
Is it here?
That's one of them.
Yeah, it's the one that the drunken guy's on, the other one that we drunk that was angry with us.
That's it.
Ah,
Where does that go? Does it?
Because you stole off him.
I don't think I did.
Oh look, there's a boat. Just come in. We're not hanging about, you know. When the boat comes in. How many turns does it stop there for?
You see the captain in the cabin steering the boat. He begins looking around for you. You'd better hurry or he might leave without you. Place a person token.
Oh, it's your
Well, place a person token on the boat.
just a
Just one looks like a pirate.
Arg.
Meals varies.
I think that's him actually. Yeah, it is him.
Pirate Sam.
The debris of the earth springs into the air, taking on new malicious life. The mythos affects the investigator with the highest strength. There's only you 2 alive,
I've got the highest strength.
so it can now affect you. Rocks pummel you and sand scour red gashes across your face. The very ground tears your feet out from under you. Suffer 4 damage. Strength +1 negates.
What's that, 6 roll? I don't think I need to roll the other one, I got 5 stars. 5,
Wow.
That was good.
That's how you roll it.
That is, yeah.
That's how you roll the dice.
You died first, why are you looking at me? Just because I've rolled
I just got
I
ganged up.
survived longer than you. Just saying.
Don't care, I got ganged up
No,
like you didn't.
Steve.
Yes, I did.
Steve,
I went in to help
Steve
you
tried
afterwards.
the hardest, didn't you? To
Right, threw
survive.
myself into
He
it.
was stuck in the middle.
The mob moves 2 spaces towards the front street. Anyone in their path is swept along. There's a front street.
2.
So would they get swept along because they're part of the mob?
No, that'd be people.
But this says anything, anyone or anything, or these red things fell off.
No, because it tracks the position of where the monsters are. So. No investigators. The deep one moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then it attacks that investigator in space who has suffered the most horror.
Just none.
But would it see us in
They
the
still
room?
move 2.
They move towards us. So that's which one? That one? Or that?
This is the one with the red.
That
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's
he
gonna
would still
take-
come into
It's
there.
going to take 2 damage.
Yeah. He's not dead then.
So this could actually work out alright for you
So
actually.
does he not move again to attack me, or does he just stay there?
No investigators in this space.
Is that the bottom
No,
of the
that's
stairs?
it.
No.
The deep one moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Then it attacks the investigator in the space with the most items. So no investigators.
Hang on
That
a minute.
takes
Does he 2 damage? Is he not dead?
No, it's not taking any damage that.
Oh right.
No, deep one, not that.
That one, the other one. Right.
The wet one.
That's what we were confused with, you see. We were saying wet ones before.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, they're both called deep ones, aren't they? That's a deep one hybrid. So it's like half human, half wet one.
Shapeshifter.
Now the hybrid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator.
So he gets 2 damage as well.
Oh, damn it.
So all
I
3
didn't
are in
attack.
there.
Which one is it? The green one?
Mhm.
I'll put it on in a second. Oops.
Can I not dive out of a window?
Each investigator must resolve horror to check against the monster within range, the highest. So, it's only usually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get in it.
Mm-hmm.
And which is the highest one? It's going to be either or, isn't it, really? Which do you want to take?
Whichever. Doesn't really matter, does it?
Half suggestive familiarity causes you to frantically think back over your family tree. Lore test of 2.
Jesus, I don't think that's a good one for me. Law is 3. Come on. And I've got a clue, so yeah, 2.
You're confident that you share no bloodline with these monsters.
Hold on.
Oh, thank you. Have I just been holding that in front of the camera?
No?
Kick or death.
I think the card's full of something. It's got an icon on the thing.
No, nothing for you.
Flashing orange.
Hmm?
It's flashing orange on the
Oh, it's
Camera.
out of ages again.
sorry?
It's run out of
Memory.
memory again. What's that one like? That one's fine. As long as we're getting it from that.
Yeah.
So that's 8 gig. Can you not get a bigger card for us, or will not take a big one?
What types of card do you need?
Micro SD, I think. It's fine, as long as we're getting it from that.
I would say I've got one in my pocket if you want.
It's okay.
What? I always carry memory cards. So that's that, isn't it? Okay, then Mythos first. See if you can get out. Who wants to go first?
I thought we were already in Mythos phase.
No, it's the end of the Mythos phase.
Alright.
Your turn.
Right, so it's my turn.
Investigator upstairs.
I would
So I'm guessing I'm going to try and get through them, evade and go through.
Yeah.
So I'll automatically take a damage for going into there, won't I?
Oh yeah, whilst I remember, let's give that 1 point of damage because he's still in the fire. In fact, they'll all take an extra damage, won't they?
Yeah.
Because it's now a new turn. Oops.
You're just being wishful thinking there. I don't think they get it until it's their bit, do they?
No, I think it's as soon as they enter, basically. What's the other one?
Was it red, green, and...
So the red one's taking one as well.
Right, so I've moved into there, I take a damage. So I'll get one of them, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't roll for anything for it.
Don't roll anything for it, you just take it.
No, okay,
unfortunately.
so I'm going to try and
Evade.
evade. So what
So
do
what do you want to do, the red one first?
Yeah, just go through red, green, and then...
Resolve and evade check. The brute lashes out with a knife made of strange pale gold. Suffer 2 damage. Agility. +1 negates. At least you're good at agility.
Right, there they are, definitely 3.
So shall we do
Green.
green one?
What's the difference in resolution?
The hybrid crouches low and flings itself into the air with a frog-like leap. If you pass, you step aside. It's an agility test of 2, no bonus.
Shit.
Oh shit.
So,
You're at the other side of the wall, so you could have my second roll.
If you fail, the hybrid tackles you to the ground, suffer 1 damage and forfeit that action. So that's your first movement action, buggered.
okay, but I still carry on with the other monster, don't I?
Yeah.
Or do I have to evade it now?
I think you've... Let's have a look at the bed.
I've not evaded him, but I've evaded the other one. So I'm going to have to evade them all again, aren't I, to get out of there?
Yeah.
So can I not carry out my second action to try and do it again?
Maybe.
We should
No,
get
because... Yeah, I suppose you could do. Hang on, let me just check.
God, you're at work. He's out.
If an investigator in a monster's space attempts to move out of the monster's space voluntarily, or perform an action other than attack action or move action, the investigator must resolve an evade check against the monster in his space.
What if there's 3 monsters in the space? Won't oops and evade for each one?
Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Because any...
Yeah, so do I start again and start doing
I'd imagine you need to, because it's a fresh action, isn't
Okay,
it?
right, so I'll start again.
So it's going to be the same again, isn't it? Hybrid crouches, low, flings itself into the air with a frog-like leap.
So
So need 2. Damn clues.
no clues left.
Suffer 1 damage.
Got another one. So I can't get out then.
So you're probably going to die.
I would think so, yeah.
On the bright side, Minty Pan might make it out.
You're all going to die down here.
In fact, you are going to make it out.
Yeah.
You got 1. Oh no, that's
Two.
2 spaces.
What? It's not.
So it's what? Yeah, because it's another building.
Oh, yeah.
So 1, 2, and then you got 3, and then 4. Oh, so close.
So you need to get to there then and onto the boat. And meet Fireman Sam. If he's not buggered off by end of
If you
this turn.
survive this turn, yeah.
Right. So you might be the only one who succeeds. I knew I should have legged it right front at building and front.
I told you that.
Yeah, but nobody would have got up the stairs, would they?
Yeah, that's
On the
true.
bell?
And then we'd have all.
So one way or the other. But we all win if one wins. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a moral victory.
And beat the game.
Yeah. Fire spreads out to control. Place fire in a space adjacent to your space containing fire.
That way.
No.
No. Place it there. Place it there.
There.
Oh yeah. On the mob.
On the mob.
Okay. Calm down.
And we'll have that one, and it's gone into the library.
Yeah. The moon hangs huge and bloody in the sky. This mythos affects the investigator who suffered the most horror.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh shit. You could go mad before you get on the boat.
The moon seems to grow until it fills your vision. Become dazed. You feel your mind being pulled upward by the moon's gravity, leaving your body behind. You need to do a willpower test.
Right.
You've not used your rerolls this turn, though, unfortunately.
I've not.
No. We've not used anything yet.
You might need to save those rerolls anyway.
Yeah. And
Because
you've,
things are coming to a
you've
club
also
here.
got a thingy as well. Right. So roll that.
No.
Yeah, it's re-roll them.
It's reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
great. See.
That's how you roll dice.
If you pass,
Still not being
you
five,
shake.
though.
It's not that good. If you pass, you shake yourself and reflect on the origin of your term lunatic. Flip 3 horror face up.
Oh,
So that's them.
any 3.
Yeah, pick the ones that got nothing on.
It's worse if you fail.
Oh, absolute terror.
It's-
Minor shock. Minor shock.
So what happens?
You make a very small noise somewhere. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you make a very small noise somewhere in the back of your throat. You find that you are weeping silently. Resolve immediately. Suffer 1 additional face down horror. Then flip this card.
You're mad.
She's mad now. She's gone mad completely.
Well, not. It doesn't necessarily mean the end. She gets an insane card.
Then flip this card face down. Well, it's down.
Look, it doesn't matter because you get this now. So you need to read that.
She also needs to read it.
Your heart races and you catch your breath in your throat. Resolve immediately. No additional effect. No additional effect.
So
For
that's
them
okay.
too.
Do they get
So-
just tossed back all the way?
So, I'm insane.
Yeah, just
Well, no, you need to read that.
you need to read that.
Does it say?
Look at the back of this card, but do not reveal it to any
Right,
other.
because you could have a different.
Yeah, one might say
you
when
need to
you
read
get
what it
one.
says on the back. Don't tell us what
When
it is.
you
Or
have
don't tell me what it is. It
suffered
doesn't matter to
private
anybody else, does it?
Sure, we can sure.
Yeah, you discard your horror you've got now. Because you've already gone insane. You can basically, you'll start continuing to take horror. Yeah, but you are mad. But the more horror builds up, the worse the effect is.
Okay.
Yeah. So is it saying you can continue basically, and potentially take more horror?
I can.
More cake.
Don't say it there. God,
I suppose you could say it because you're the only one left basically.
But no, I'm the
I
other
shall
one.
put
So
it-
whether I get out of here is another matter.
I shall put it. Oh,
I take it I take another burn thing when we get into the next thing.
Yeah, you would. You're gonna die.
No, it'll go to 6. I've got 9 altogether. I'm
Yeah.
on 5 at the minute.
If you can evade, you could potentially get. Oh no, you're dazed, aren't you?
Am I?
I thought you were dazed.
No, I'm not
Oh,
dazed.
sorry, it was you that was dazed. Okay.
You could still win this game.
The mob moves 2 spaces towards Street 2. Where's Street 2? There's Street 2, so it's going to go
We could be on the
1, 2,
corner.
there. Yeah,
We'll be on the corner.
yeah, on the corner.
Okay, go for that. So I'm out of range.
The mob continues its rampage. One of their numbers slows to a stop, looking curiously about for signs of presence. Spawn a D1 hybrid in the mob space. A D1 hybrid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then it attacks the investigator in the space with the highest. That's you. Monster attacks. A dull clanking sound heralds a new weapon. A length of slimy chain. The hybrid attacks with long sweeps, clattering and chiming with each motion. Suffer 2 damage, agility negates.
They've suffered damage for being in the burning place.
Yeah, they've already taken it this turn, we applied it at the beginning of the turn.
Okay.
Alright, 3, so nothing happens.
That's the way to do it. The deep one, the wet one, catches you unaware and pins you down. A repugnant, fishy saliva drips from its pointed teeth. Mind test. That's not too bad. You,
I mean, will.
Will test, sorry.
3.
Well, that's fine.
And
And then final hybrid. The hybrid seems to sway drunkenly before grabbing you and tearing at your belongings. Agility test of 2.
Oh, bollocks.
That's not the
You
way.
push the hybrid. No. Your possessions are slapped from your hands, suffer 1 face down damage, and drop 2 random items.
Doesn't really matter. All of them are really used to me now, apart from the lead pipe.
They go in your space.
I've still got the silver. I can lock the door, can I, when I go out?
No. It's a good idea. If there was a barricade, it'd be good.
No, but if
suppose
I've
you
got the key, can I not lock the door?
No.
But why not?
Because you can't.
Of course you can, it's logic.
Because the system doesn't allow it.
Ah, so the system's broken.
Contact Fantasy Flight Games and tell them it's broken.
Yeah. How come I can't use the key to lock the door again?
I don't think you're going to evade it. Well, I suppose you could do.
Depends on how I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 burny things on here.
Oh, hang on, you still got another one yet?
Which one? No, all 3 have done me now.
Oh, it's the pink one, sorry. That one's going to get a pink token.
He's nowhere near me.
Moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. So it's going to go 1, 2.
And set himself on fire.
Each investigator must resolve a horror check. 1, 2. So you don't need 2. Do you? No. And you need 2.
Right through a door.
The one next to you.
Oh, the one next to me? Right.
The one's next to you.
Okay, so I need to do a horror check on white one.
The deep one opens its maw and unleashes a terrible sound, calling out to its allies. Suffer 1 face down horror. Then move each other monster within.
I'm insane now, I've got 5 of these.
Alright, so you get to discard doors and then take an insane card.
So I just take. That's an insane, is it?
This has got to be the last turn.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Do I not take any burns now?
You already did this turn,
So
it's a new
this-
turn now.
Right.
So
So-
it's my turn to go.
Yeah, let her go first. Then you can die a burning death. In a burning glory. Oh, in fact, actually, yeah, you would...
I technically can get out of here as long as I don't suffer any damage getting out.
Do you want to let him do that first? See if he can get away?
Depends on what
Because you might decide to wait for him,
or not.
or for her.
Well, I don't know what your thing is, so you need to. Do you want me to go first or you?
You get to decide, remember, you're the lead investigator.
Right, I'll go first. Right, okay, I'll try and evade them and come out. I take a damage from burning anywhere in there, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's a point. Right.
Start with red.
So not that one. That one takes the damage. That one takes the damage. That one takes the damage. Oh, that one's dead.
Which one?
Green one's dead.
Thank God for that. Right. Do you get a token for that?
Yeah, I would do if I was still alive. Which one do I want to evade first?
Red one.
Red one. The hybrid gets into a cheap blow, ringing your skull as you attempt to flee. Become dazed.
So I'm just dazed. What does that
Become
mean?
dazed.
Oh, that's fair enough. Doesn't do a lot to me. At the end of your turn, discard it. Oh, so it's only the end. So if the other one attacks me,
No, evades. You evade it.
we evade that one.
No. You,
Yeah, but I'm waiting for the other
no,
one.
you need to evade that first. Yeah,
How do we
the
evade?
wet one. The deep one swings a heavy fist aimed at your ribs. Agility of 2.
Agility of 2, so take one off. Come on, lads. When you know what you're doing. Oh, fuck. Right, so I'm still there. I'm stuck. I can try again, though,
You
can't I?
can try again, yes.
Oh, no, I can't.
Just going to take one action, can you?
I think that's what it says. Yeah, I can only perform one single action movement. I can't perform it more than one.
Right.
So I can't do it. I can fight though, can't I?
No, you can only perform one action. That was an action. Your
No,
action
no,
was...
one single action more than once. A single action more than once.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I can
do
fight.
it, yeah,
So I'm going to fight the. Which is the nearest to being dead?
They're both on the same.
Okay, I shall go for the easiest one to kill them. The red one. No, the wet one. The wet white.
What?
Hope it's a strength test.
What are you attacking with?
My fists. I hit him with a key.
So your fists. Oh. As your fall lunges towards you, you kick at its legs, hoping you knock it to the ground before its attack connects. It's an agility test.
So that's not too bad. Come on, lads. Distant. 3.
Yep. If you pass, you catch its knee, and with an audible click, you engage. Your enemy's legs give way, granting you a brief respite to consider your next move. The monster suffers damage equal to the test results.
3.
Then become focused. Could have done with that before. If
Does
you'd have done that
Does
first.
that not negate the dazed?
Sorry, no, focus. Basically, you can convert all of your clue dice rolls into passes.
Dazed, so. But I get that. Right, so I can chuck
It's-
that. Now, end of my turn, can't I?
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing I can't do anything more.
No,
I'm guessing it's not dead.
no. You would have killed the other one though if you'd have done that then.
Well,
No. Go. That's your action then. We know what's happening.
yeah, you're going to win.
Nobody wins.
Of course we do.
Ismuth, it's not safe after dark. We need to leave. Is everyone here? I do not want to stay longer than I need to. Get us out of here or wait, someone's missing. Your choice. It's up to you.
It's alright, do what you have to do.
Get us out of here. Where is Agent Craven? We cannot leave without him. You cannot leave without Agent Craven.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Is he not dead? No, he's drunk over here, too. He's the
No,
one.
he's just a drunk guy.
Where did we get the key off then? Found the key somewhere. To room 2.
Ah. We've obviously not encountered him.
Agent Craven was the FBI guy who was dead in the boat.
Ah,
Who
that's
we
it.
got
Alright,
through.
so can we not tell him?
That doesn't give us an option, hang on. I don't know. Oh, you might have to spend clues.
I'll be dead this go anyway. Very unlikely I'll survive.
Oh, no, nice.
You may have had to go back.
No,
to
no,
the room.
we found the ID that said agent, didn't we? Doesn't necessarily mean it was him.
It was on the agent's body. On the body.
Can't leave.
He's here. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Carry on.
So new turn. Yeah, you're both going to go mad anyway. The fire spreads out of control. Place fire in a space adjacent. Containing fire.
That's the fire token.
Might as well put it one up, maybe, if you want to think you can escape.
Oh, why not do that?
Well,
Just in case
is it worthwhile not putting one in there and try and get back and go into his room?
Yeah, can you imagine if Agent Craven's in there?
Do you think we're gonna get to there?
I don't think you're going to pass it, to be honest. I think you're both
No,
going
no. You could go back in where you came and see if you can find him.
Where was the key?
Oh, listening to a soft voice in his head. It's a long whilst before Father Mateo realises he's peeling his own fingernails. That doesn't matter. You're already dead. Having circled the building, the mob smashes the windows of the hotel and throws a torch inside, intent to smoke you out. Place the torch common item as indicated, which would be in here. Do you want to find the torch? The fire from the torch spreads quickly and soon the hotel is ablaze. Place the fire token exactly where we were going to put it anyway. We run out.
We have 3 left.
The Innsmouth mob moves 2 spaces towards the alley corner 2. Horde brings with them anyone foolish enough. Where's alley corner 2?
That's not right.
1, 2. We never did that, did we?
No.
That could have been it.
That's you legging it.
The D1 moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. Monster attacks you. In a frenzy, the hybrid lunges forward, raining blows upon you. Suffer 2 face down damage. Strength -1 negates, so it's a strength test.
Right, do they not take damage now?
Oh yeah, we've not given them damage. No, we did. We did it at the beginning of your turn. He killed one.
No, we did it for the last turn. This is their turn.
Oh, was it? No, we did it in your turn instead. We did it at the beginning of the investigators. It's still, they have taken damage this round.
Right, okay.
Definitely. So you need to do a strength test.
We'll do a strength test, so
Yeah.
nice. 2.
Yep, so you're okay with that one. The wet one moves 2 spaces towards, blah blah blah, and it attacks. Throwing its heavy body into you, the deep one attempts to pin you to the ground. Strength test of 2.
Yep. Okay.
You pass, you shove the creature aside and pull yourself to your feet. The pink hybrid moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator.
So, 1. So he's gone into...
So he's taking 2 more.
Would he come into the room?
Yeah, towards the nearest investigator,
Right,
yeah.
so he comes into the room, so he's going to take 2 more lots of damage.
Attacks.
Yeah.
Grunting and croaking, the creature heaves an enormous barrel above its head, then dumps a torrent of seawater, dead fish, and razor-sharp shells upon you. Suffer 2 damage, strength +1 negates.
Well, I'm definitely... How many damage?
2.
I'm dead.
Oh well. You're at horror.
You're out of range of everything, aren't you? So what can she do now?
I honestly don't know. There's still a clue in... There should have been a clue in there.
No, it wasn't. We searched that one.
Did we?
Yeah.
No, it's still on here.
No, I got the key.
Click it.
No, you notice a lot of cabinets under the counter, the padlock is all but sturdy.
Oh, wait,
you
got the key
you
for it.
needed a key. I was thinking, have we missed anything else?
Here we go.
Oh no, there wasn't a thing there. Yeah, there was.
Oh,
those
that's what it
two.
was. It had that token on with the. It had one of these tokens on it, didn't it? Like that.
No, it was still a clue token. It was one of these.
Right, was it?
Yeah.
I thought we'd done that one somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you tried
you didn't
it,
get
but
the
you
key.
didn't.
Okay.
I think you discarded it without meaning to because you needed the key for it. There's still a person down there. That's all that's left.
I don't think you're going to do it somehow on your own.
Do you want me to say wait, somebody's coming and try it?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Will it come up with the same thing again
We
if it's
cannot
finished?
wait much longer. If your friends are not here soon, we'll have to leave without them.
Maybe it's a case you just wait and then the clock will just go and it'll say we're going anyway. I can't see any other way to find the guy unless it's
When's your turn?
this guy. Wasn't somebody in a doorway?
It was, yeah, that door's
Yeah, but
there.
they've shut it, haven't they?
It's locked.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, you could potentially try and get back there.
And get burnt to death.
Don't think you can.
You haven't accomplished your win condition already on your insanity, have you? Because you're on your own. On your card?
No.
No. What do you want to do then? Do you want to move off or do you just want to sit here and hopefully he just says, let's go?
Why don't you do the mythos phase, see what happens?
Yeah?
Because when...
Things are going to start going towards you. Plus fire.
Yeah.
Burn them to death.
That's the last one.
The comforting blanket of the sky, barrier between each of you and infinity is gone. Endless, coruscating motion and light fills the void, hungering and awful in its perfect clarity. You suffer one face down horror. As with one, the mob cries out in language you do not understand. In response, a repulsive creature emerges from the water. Spawn, a deep one as indicated. So a wet one's going to go right over there.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Yeah, it's going to burn me for it. On the
Particular colour.
Takes
green.
damage as soon as he gets on the
Basically, yeah. The revolting fish creatures continue to pour out of the water, spawn another one on the beach. And this is going to take a grey icon.
We're on the deep icons of it.
That one there, where the fire is.
That one's grey. The green token's over there.
I guess we should have killed everything by now.
Yeah, we should have killed everything. Some of the mobs seem to realise your plans to use the boat to escape. The crowd begins heading towards the docks to stop you once and for all. A number of the locals break away from the master circle of building. Spawn a riot, as indicated.
From where?
Here.
Another riot.
Another riot.
I predict a right.
It's going to take them a while to get to the
Yeah.
docks, isn't it?
No, a riot's different than a mob. It's two different ones, two big ones. I think.
No.
Are they both the same?
That says a
I thought there was one that. I thought there was.
No.
That's a right and a mob. No, just right or a right.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Are these not burning already?
That takes the blue token, that. We haven't got a blue token, have we? That's not taking damage, is it?
No.
No. Moves 2 spaces towards the alley 2. I suppose you should do it in its turn.
Yeah, it's going to take 2 damage, won't it?
So 1, 2, so it's going to go 1, 2. Oh no, sorry, not that one. It's that one.
He takes
1,
1.
2, so it's taking 1.
They're not dead yet.
No, they've got 96 hit points.
Then we've redone to it.
7.
We knew that.
We could have, if we'd have all started wailing on it
We'd
in
hit
the
them
turn, we'd have
89
probably done it. It's surprising how quick we can go through, but
With 96, you're probably looking at about 10
D1
goals.
hybrid, this is the red one. There's 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator.
No, that's the other
So
fellow.
let's take, oh, it needs to take 1, no,
Two.
yeah, the red one.
That's the red one. That's
So it goes 1, 2, 3 damage it's taking. So it's dead anyway, that can come off.
Hooray! Oh, it's dead.
The wet one's taking another damage, it's dead.
See, couldn't
The
wait
pink
till
one?
this turn.
Where's the pink one?
He's there.
So he takes damage, doesn't he? He moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, so he's taking 3.
2.
So he's dead.
See, this is what happens. Do these not take damage from just arriving?
Did it do this?
Yeah, so the green one is taking 1, but it moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator.
He gets 3.
So I think I get 3. And then the grey one
Yeah.
is taking just the 1, isn't it?
Yeah, moving 2 towards, I guess.
Yeah. The right moves 3 spaces, this is the blue one. 3 spaces towards the rental shack.
Just the rental shack.
That's all the way up there.
So it's back onto the corner.
So is it quicker to go that way? That way?
Yeah, it goes that way, it's quicker.
Yeah. So
1, 2.
No, it moves 3, he said, didn't it?
3, yeah.
So it's not quite in the fire.
You need to resolve a horror check versus the wet one. The deep one's gurgling seems to trigger something deep.
Within a doorway.
Hmm?
There's a doorway now. There's doorways in.
Oh yeah, so she's moved in. Oh yeah, so fair enough.
Doesn't take any
So
shot.
ignore that one. So you want to try and do the same thing?
I'm just guessing yes.
Nothing else. Do you want to try and move off, or do you just want to try and wait it out? Wait it out?
So you'll get eaten in a minute.
I know from past experience that if you don't do it in enough turns, it says the boat leaves and you all lose anyway, so I've got a feeling it is just going to leave at some point. If I want to continue. Place fire, we don't have any more, do we? So. There's a strange puddle of seawater on the ground, rippling without wind. The mythos affects the investigator with the highest sanity. Probably you. The reflection of the water shifts and you see a skull and eyes glow in the shape. It suffered 4 horror, mind plus 1 negates. So you need to do a mind test. Not mind, willpower.
So do 4.
Nope.
Unless you do your re-roll.
Yeah, you could do 2.
2 re-rolls.
Well,
And you
let's
potentially-
start it again then, because you just moved it over.
No, just because you had one of those. So just remember that with one of those, if you don't do it, it doesn't make any difference. But with reroll, you need 2 stars. Oops. Was there a star on it?
I've re-roll one of those.
Roll 1. No,
Roll 1 boy.
We'll try and get.
It's going to be like...
Can't see it, can you?
No, so you're taking...
It's third by you.
You're taking 3 horror.
9 littles or something.
Now this is probably going to be the end.
She's nearly insane.
It's nearly insane, but now you've got to flip all your horror face up.
Now,
Now.
Shrieking fit.
Become restrained.
It's fine.
Drop 2 random items.
so just pick
Random.
everything up, randomise them.
Whenever you end your turn in a space with another investigator, take one item at random from another.
That's mania.
And
The mob begins closing in on the main dock. Soon they'll be upon it, and too late to escape. One of the townsfolk who seems to be leading the mob steps out to hunt you himself. Spawn the child of Dagon in the azimuth mob space.
oh, what's that link? Oh no, in the what space?
In the azimuth mobs, because that was the azimuth mob, that was the riot, wasn't it? The azimuth mob moves 2 spaces towards the pier, 1, 2, so it's taking 2, oops,
3.
2. Alright, so it only moves 2 this one.
Yeah, but it takes 3 points of damage because it
Oh right, yeah,
fire.
so it's not going to make any difference.
No,
I've
but
got 86 hit points left.
hello, you move your head again.
D1 moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then it attacks. So it's taking 1 point of damage. 1, 2.
Can't attack.
Oh, sorry, that was the other one.
He takes 3 points of damage.
Crap, we'll just have to remember that for next turn. So he just moves 2. No investigator in space. The riot moves up 2 spaces to be within range of as many investigators, so it's going to take 1, 2. Yeah, because the riot's only got 18 points of damage. It moves a further 2 spaces.
Another 2 points of damage.
Child of Dagon moves 2 spaces towards the nearest. 1, 2, so it's taking 3. So now you're taking a hard check. Oh no, you're behind the door, aren't you?
So now you're hoping you can get away on your turn.
This could very well be it, actually.
If not, you're dead next go. I think no good chance of it. Just seems now. I don't think we can.
I don't think you can pass it. We've missed something. I wonder, it could very well be that clue.
Oh, like I say, it could be though because I didn't manage to persuade him to come out.
Yeah. The moon hangs swollen in the sky. Frigid despair overtakes your mind as you gaze at the baleful white orb. Each investigator suffers 2 face-down horror. So you're not gone mad again, yeah?
No, not yet. There's another 3 of them.
The mob moves 2 spaces towards the beach. The writhing mass of citizens trample anyone or anything in their way. So it goes 1, 2, so it's taking 3 more, isn't it?
I don't think you kill it though. Somehow.
No. The D1 should have taken. This is the green one. It should have taken 3 last turn, shouldn't it? But it's going to take another one this turn, so it's dead. So that's the green one's dead. The grey one moves 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, then attacks. The deep one charges you. A wet babbling emerges from its throat. Take a strength test. You passed. You shove it away. The riot moves 2 spaces towards.
Shove it away. Oh, it's still there.
No, it still stays there.
They're going to burn too.
So it takes another 2.
So what? We'll do move that too?
Yeah.
1.
2, yeah. No investigator moves 3 spaces, just. Child of Dagon moves up 2. So it goes 1, 2, so that's going to suffer 3. Then it moves 2 more spaces towards. So it's going to go 1, 2, so it's going to take only 2, isn't it? So you've got to resolve a horror check versus it because it's within you now.
says.
It opens its maw and unleashes a terrible sound, calling out to its allies. Suffer one face down horror.
Right, lads, come on, hurry up!
Then move each monster
Yeah,
within
horrible
range
space,
one
horrible
space
space.
towards the investigator nearest to it. Within range. So that will be it.
But that would be in the room, wouldn't it? So it would be in range.
Oh, that's true, yeah. We must have missed something. I'd imagine it would have. Unless you need that thing to die, and that was the doom or something.
It's only just come.
I think with the mobs you've just got to avoid them, haven't you? And set
I
fire
think
to
you
them.
could. I think if there's 5 of us, I think we could have potentially just.
Yeah, but
bollocked
you've
it
got to think about how much damage we can do a turn
versus how much it's dealing out.
versus how many turns that would take to actually get rid of them. 90 odd.
Well, we're doing a minimum of 2 points a turn, really, aren't we? Each.
Potentially we could do what we're not doing.
Well, her spell did 7 in one.
Yeah,
one.
but what you've got to think about on average for us.
Oh, alright, I suppose. Do you want to attack it? What does that do? Yeah. Sorry, just ignore that.
The mob get onto the boat. The boat can't cope with that many people in 6.
Oh, hang on, this thing should have taken damage going through the thing, shouldn't it?
What?
Oh, yeah.
The fire. How many would that have done? I missed.
What- which
it was
one?
3.
The one that's on the boat.
You did get damaged.
Yeah, I didn't apply it. With a spell. Under pressure, you struggle with your arcane knowledge, attempting to recall the appropriate words and gestures to the shape of magic. You need to do a lore test. I suppose you're focused. I'll reroll. Oh, you could spend one of those clues as well. Yep. So
And you roll 2.
You can reroll 2. No. If you fail, your awkward sequence of sounds and movements amount to nothing. You then flip the spell you attack with. What's it say? Take a point of damage. I think I know what card you've
Go
got.
first down damage and discard a spell again with the rat.
Then get it on the right. Do you want to do it again? Under pressure, you struggle with your arcane knowledge. So, same again. Lore test. Got it. If you pass, you manage to make sense of the information floating around in your mind with impeccable form. You conjure the power you desire. The monster suffers damage equal to the spell's damage, plus your test results. So 7. Dead.
I don't think you're going to cope when the mob gets in there somehow.
Do you know, that's not the mob, that's the riot.
Right,
So
so
you've got a few hit
It's
points.
the same
left.
amount of people.
Which
you
might do
need
alright.
to them, but it's the same amount of people.
No, it's
not
just
as big.
an idea.
Hmm?
That's just an
Oh
idea.
no,
of-
if things lead me into, you might think.
Yeah.
For the mob, it'll be
Oh.
a hell of a lot more than just the riot, I would imagine. Right, no, the riot, well, for the riot.
Mob moves 2 spaces. So
The
1.
bow.
No, that's the riot.
Which one?
So the mob moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. So it's taking 3 points. Continues to rampage. One of their number slows to a stop, looking curiously about. Spawn a deep 1 hybrid.
Oh, for God's sake.
The mob reaches the dock and begins smashing it, burning several rental boats. If you do not escape soon, it will be too late. Place of fire is indicated. Well, we can't really do that.
Oh, where does it say to put it?
On the rental dock. There's already fire there.
Right.
I suppose it would. It would spread, wouldn't it?
It burned it all then.
The right moves 2 spaces to be within range of as many investigators as possible. So it's going to go what? It's going to take 1. So do you want to move the riot up 2 spaces? Yep, it's going to be on you.
On the boat.
2. And then it attacks. There are so many people, there's no escaping the raft. Suffer 2 face down damage. You could potentially take that mob out in a round. You might die in the process, but... The Child of Dagon moves 2 spaces. So it's going to go 1, 2, but he takes 3 in the process. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that! I'll just move all this away.
Doesn't matter.
Why doesn't matter, is it? Yeah. D1 hybrid, that's 1 without a token.
The only one left.
There's only 1 on.
Alright. Moves 2 spaces towards.
And then gets 3 burns.
It's 3 burns. That's the first damage she's taken. Each investigator must resolve her check against monsters within range without the highest, so it's going to be the mob, isn't it?
Doesn't it have to be in the same room?
Well, actually, it's not technically in the same room because that's sort of like on deck.
Oh, yeah. So, no, technically not because she's on her own, isn't she?
So the boat moves away with her on it and nobody there.
Well,
I don't know, it could be it.
It could go on all
no,
night.
she's going to
Yeah,
die
I
in a
think,
turn,
yeah.
I think, yeah. Well, it's up to you. Do you want to finish it? Do you want to...
I don't think it'll finish. I think we failed. I think
We've
something's
failed
gone
somewhere along the way.
Or it may be because what we've done, that doesn't make it count for what we've done.
Yeah, I think maybe we've glitched it somehow.
Do you want to guess what card I had then?
No, I
You can't speak, can you? Yeah. Yeah, it's just carrying on. You're just going to get murdered.
More things, Chuck, I guess.
Because you'd have to go back in to find what we've got missing, and that's impossible.
So I'm just skipping. I'm just skipping through without doing anything.
Because you burned to death, but I'm just getting back into building.
Yeah.
Well, in real life, half of it would have burnt anyway, like all the wood and the
Yeah.
decking and that, wouldn't it?
Yeah, nobody who has a boat would, when he sees the dock on fire,
Oh, you
stay
wouldn't
there.
drive into it, would you? Go on, I'll go rescue
I
them.
would have hit him and drove off anyway.
Yeah.
Oh look, everything's on fire. We'll wait here till that guy comes back.
Oh!
Realising the intent to escape, the mob descends on the docks. They tear planks from the wharf and set fire to the boats.
Only
With
one
your
more round.
only escape cut off by the crowd, you flee inland, running through the claustrophobic streets. Suddenly, you're confronted by a large group of shambling locals who descend upon you. Countless slimy hands pin you down and bind your limbs. Once secured, you're dragged through the streets towards your gruesome fate. All the while, the locals stare after you with large, unblinking eyes.
The end.
So we've missed something key in all those things that are left behind.
Yeah.
Right, so we needed to get all those things. So in some ways you are better off splitting up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And had we split up, some of these monsters we could have took on single-handedly.
Yeah, I think we spent too long running, which gave them the opportunity to gang up on us, didn't they?
Well, the mobs we should have left. Because I'm guessing they would have been virtually impossible to kill.
Yeah, the mobs, no, the riot actually has only got a couple of points left. She would have killed it this turn, she'd have attacked it.
Which took a lot of time. They took a lot
The
of time.
riot is the one that should
The riot's the little one, yeah, the mob is the one that you struggle with, so...
Right. But I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah, we're going to dash, are you alright? Cleaning up, so...
Yeah, no worries. Right, so that's it from this game's night. It's been a long one. Hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, from Adam,
Goodbye.
from Rebecca,
Bye.
from Skragger,
See ya.
and from Ali.
Take care.
And from me, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.